Alright, I went to Smith's. So now I'm just eating bagels with cream cheese at Canseco's. Can't think of a better way to spend the morning. View outside, not bad. Not used to like some humidity and a cool temperature, but that's what we're getting. $1524.31 is what this room cost. I have it for 45 days. Way more speaking a language other than English out here. People speak Spanish all the time, and I think I only heard one so far. For me right now, it's June 8th. So I've played here 7 days, and only once so far, someone said like, not while you're in a hand, you need to speak English. King 8-8, a guy bet 200. He got check raised to 600. The guy who got check raised had pocket 10s. Pocket 10s on King 8-8, not all that strong. He got all in. 600 effective. There was action pre-flop, but 600 effective on the flop. He was up against trip 8s, and of course pocket 10s hit backdoor clubs for the win. So eventually, it was probably like, I'm not kidding, the 20th time he got up from the table. He takes a few steps away, like he's going outside again, and then he turns around, and he returns to the table, and he says, okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Does anyone have cocaine? So there are a lot of characteristics of this game that make bluffing a very bad idea in a lot of cases, and have made it very infrequent for me, which, again, is awesome if you're having strong hands hold up. If you're either not getting them dealt, or you're like smashing the board and losing anyway, it could be really, really rocky. Deception does not matter under any circumstance. It is ridiculous how little you need to think about it. I actually made that mistake in a hand. I took like half a guy's stack when I could have taken his whole stack, because I thought I needed a little deception, which I would in Vegas. I had a hand earlier today. I had a jack on 6-6 jack, 6 king. I bet the river for value. And the guy called, I showed, and he mucked. He had worse than 6s full of jack somehow. In Vegas, that is like a ridiculous move to try to get called by worse. There's a big day on July 4th at Lake Elsinore. Every hour on the hour from 10 a.m. to midnight, that's 15 on the hours, there's a raffle, a drawing, and they are giving away $5,500 in cash, and they're giving away the PS5, that's at midnight, and they're giving away 5 65-inch TVs. Really hope, I mean, it's unlikely I win anything, really hope I don't win the TVs. $326.77 in food. Went overboard a little bit because I had a kitchen. I don't usually have a full kitchen, and a little bit just eating too much, which happens many months, but not ridiculous. $326.77. A lot of my game is based around hours. Not just the fact that over like a week, months, a year, like hours means more money. At the end of the year, calculate your hourly. Your money divided by your hours, there's your hourly. And like I always think, oh, I could have played 100 more hours and made X more dollars. I could have played 200 more hours throughout the year and gotten X more dollars. People at the table will be like, is this guy ever gonna play hands? Is there a list? Like, can we get him picked up? Can you like make him stay and play? Like, what's going on here? It is awesome. I'm not mad that they're impatient. I think it's awesome because I don't like it, but it's become like such a part of my hours in Vegas, needing to deal with it. It is like refreshing other people at the table having a problem with people being away from the table. The buffet was better than I thought. There was a vegetable tray. It had tomatoes, celery, carrots, broccoli. Then a fruit tray. It had pineapple, oranges, strawberries, and cantaloupe. Funny that even at the end, like no one was taking the oranges, but everything else on both of those trays. Then there were hot dog rolls, hamburger buns, the hamburger patties, the hot dogs, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, ranch dressing to put on something, I guess the vegetables, but it wasn't anywhere near the vegetables. It was all the way at the other end near the cheese. And then eventually, after like no one else was taking hot dogs and burgers anymore, they put out cake. A different guy at the same table limped, called a raise pre-flop, and as he's calling, as he's throwing in the chips, he says, all right, I'll give you action one time. One time. What does that mean to him? This was literally after a hand where he limped and then called a raise with Jack-6 offsuit. Later today, I actually plan on getting something at Lake Elsinore. I did get the steak and eggs while I was playing poker at Lake Elsinore. Here is the steak. I ordered it rare. It did not come out rare, but that's happened sometimes. 2 eggs, over easy. They were over easy. I was mixing in the hash browns with the eggs. You can kind of see the hash browns. And there was also some toast involved. So I had comps. So the meal was free. I tipped the food runner. And Rich asks if I've ever played Black Hawk, Colorado. I did. It was March 2018. I was on spring break, my first year of law school. I was driving from Lincoln to Vegas. That's where I stopped. Bought a few things at Walmart. Bread, mayonnaise, cheese. All right, made some egg salad sandwiches for tomorrow, and I'm gonna eat some today. Mix of tomorrow and right now, and gonna drink the last of this milk I got. All right, it's the 16th. I'm leaving California. Yeah, looking about the same. No crack addicts. But someone does all this damage to this place. They're here at some point. Someone leaves garbage. Someone rolls tires around here. So, I don't think it's any worse than the last time I was here 6 weeks ago. It's never gonna look better. Now I'm back, ending the California trip. And remember, rice is a spoon food.